so clear. Wish I could find a way to disappear. All these thoughts that make no sense, I found bliss in ignorance. Nothing seems to go away over and over again. Just like before. Everything you say to me takes me one step closer to the edge. I'm about to break. I need a little room to break. 'Cause I'm one step closer to the edge. 'Cause I'm about to break. Everything you say to me takes me one step closer to the edge. I'm about to break. I need a little room to break. 'Cause I'm one step closer to the edge. I'm about to break. Shut up when I'm talking it out. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up when I'm talking it out. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. I'm about to break everything you say to me. One step to the edge. I'm about to break. I need a little room to break. One step closer to the edge. 'Cause I'm about to break everything you say to me. Takes me one step closer to the edge. I'm about to break. I need a little room to break. 'Cause I'm one step closer to the edge. I'm about to. Thank you. Can I please see a hand up in the air like this? Put it up and put it down like that. Make some noise. When I pretend everything is what I want it to be, I look exactly like what you had always wanted to see. When I pretend, forget about the criminal I am. Stealing second after second just 'cause I know I can. But I can't pretend this is the way it'll stay. I'm just trying to bend the truth. I can't pretend I'm who you want me to be, so I lying my way from you. No turning back now. I wanna be pushed aside, so let me go. No turning back now. Let me take back my life. I'd rather. No turning back now. Anywhere on my own, 'cause I can say. No turning back now. The very worst part of now is me. I remember what they taught to me. Remember condescending talk of who I gotta be. Remember listening to all of that and this again. So I pretended up a person who was fitting in. And now you think this person really is me, and I'm trying to bend the truth. The more I push, the more I'm pulling away. Why is that, John? Just sing it, John. Come on. No turning back now. I wanna be pushed aside, so let me go. No turning back now. Let me take back my life. I'd rather. No turning back now. Anywhere on my own, 'cause I can say. No turning back now. The very worst part of that. can't believe I didn't fall right down on my face.
I was confused,
looking everywhere only to find it. It's not the way I had imagined it all in my mind.
so what am I?
What do I have for negativity? Cause I can't justify the way everyone is looking at me.
Nothing to lose,
Nothing to gain, hollow and alone. And the fault is my own, and the fault is my own.
I wanna heal, I wanna feel what I thought was never real. I wanna let go of the pain I felt so long.
Erase all the pain till it's gone.
I wanna heal, I wanna feel like I'm close to something real. I wanna find something I've wanted all along.
Say, Arigatou gozaimasu. What up? How you doing out there? Saitama, make some noise! Tokyo, make some noise! Do we have any minutes to midnight fans out there? Do we have any hybrid theory fans out there? And everybody in between, this is for you. Not right today. Why am I so uptight today? Paranoia's all I got left. I don't know what stressed me first or how the pressure was fed, but I know just what it feels like to have a voice in the back of my head. It's like a face that I hold in, face that I wish that I close my face and watch every time they face and laugh every time they fall. So you know that when it's time to sink or swim, that the face inside is cheering me right underneath my skin. Paranoid looking over my back. It's like a whirlwind inside of my head. It's like I can't stop what I'm hearing within. It's like the face inside is right beneath my skin. I know what been facing me, points out all of my mistakes to me. You're gonna face to the inside too. That paranoia's probably worse. I don't know what set me off first, but I know what I can't stand. Everybody reacts to the fact that the veterans can't add up to what you can, but everybody has a face that they hold in. Face that awakes when they close their face and watch every time they face and laugh every time they fall. So you know that when it's time to sink or swim, that the face inside is what you do. Paranoid looking over my back. It's like a whirlwind inside of my head. It's like I can't stop what I'm hearing within. It's like the face inside is right beneath the skin. It's like a paranoid looking over my back. It's like a whirlwind inside of my head. It's like I can't stop what I'm hearing within. It's like the face inside is right. The face inside is right beneath your skin. The face inside is right beneath your skin. The face inside is right beneath your skin. Like children in the building, you can't stand steady. It must be the beat so heavy, causing panic attacks like a crack in the levee. I give you that Robert Plant dancing days of back, feeling all in the track. And in fact, for those knowing the name of back, with some brand new crack, we could do it like that. You really must be so lonely, puffed up like you're tough, but so phony. You and your boys, you don't know me. You really wanna hold me, show me, homie. Tough talk doesn't mean a thing. Get over yourself, you know we're up in the scene. Got machine shop rocking. We step inside and we got everybody so petrified. So why is everybody so petrified? Petrified. Step aside and just drop that. Come on, drop that. Come on, drop that. Come on, drop that. Check this out.
You love the way I look at you while taking pleasure in the awful things you put me through. You take away when I give in. You like to think you're never wrong. You live Thank you.
Hi. Genki desu ka? You doing okay? Good. Hey Chester,
Yo,
let me see some. See that?
if you guys have some light, cell phones, lighters, put them up. Let the stars come out tonight. Look how beautiful that is. I dreamed I was missing you, so scared, but no one would listen, 'cause no one else cared. After night dreaming, I woke with this fear. What am I living when I'm done here? So if you're asking me, I want you to know. When my time comes, forget the wrong that I've done. Help me leave behind some reasons to be missed. And don't resent me when you're feeling empty. Keep me in your memories. Leave out all the rest. Leave out all the rest. Don't be afraid of taking my beatings, of shit that I made. I'm strong on the surface, not all the way through. I've never been perfect, but neither have you. So if you're asking me, I want you to know. When my time comes, forget the wrong that I've done. Help me leave behind some reasons to be missed. And don't resent me when you're feeling empty. Keep me in your memory. Leave out all the rest. Leave out all the rest. Forgetting all the hurt inside you learned you had so well. Pretending someone else can come and save me from myself. I can't be who you are. When my time comes, forget the wrong that I've done. Help me leave behind some reasons to be missed. And don't resent me when you're feeling empty. Keep me in your memory. Leave out all the rest. Leave out all the rest. Forgetting all the hurt inside you've learned you had so well. Pretending someone else can come and save me from myself. I can't be who you are. I can't be who you are. lied to you the same way that I always do. This is the last smile that I'll fake for the sake of being with you. The sacrifice of fighting in a lie. The sacrifice is never knowing why I never walked away, why I play myself this way. Now I see you're testing me, pushes me away. Why I never walked away, why I play myself this way. Now I see you're testing me, pushes me away. I've tried like you to do everything you wanted to. This is the last time I'll take the blame for the sake of being with you. The sacrifice of fighting in a lie. The sacrifice is never knowing. Why I never walked away, why I play myself this way. Now I see you're testing me, pushes me away. Why I never walked away, why I play myself this way. Now I see you're testing me, pushes me away. Pushes me Thank you.
Hold up for a sec.
Yeah, can we get the other one? Give us 1 sec. We gotta switch out keyboard. Hey, I had a friend write a note with me again, and I didn't get a chance to read it yesterday. Hold on, but we taped it down, and I don't like the tape. Hold on. Okay, so, 聞いてくれてありがとう。日本に戻ってこれて嬉しいです。最高のツアーにしてくれてありがとう。愛してます。Say 愛して。Is that right? 愛して。愛してます。Let's do this.
Close both locks. losing. This lack of self-control I fear is never ending. Controlling, I can't seem to find myself again. My walls are closing in.
Without a sense of confidence, I'm convinced that it's just too much pressure to take.
I felt this way before, so insecure. Beside my own reflection, it's haunting how I can't seem to find myself again. My walls are closing in.
Without a sense of confidence, I'm convinced that there's just too much pressure to take.
I felt this way before. I like the way you guys take care of each other down there.
Everybody all right? Good? Senor Han. Design this rhyme to explain in due time. All I know, time is a valuable thing. Watch it fly by as the pendulum swings. Watch it count down till the end of the day. The clock ticks life away and it's so unreal. Didn't look out below. Watch the time go right out the window. Trying to hold on and didn't even know I wasted it all just to watch you go. I kept everything inside and even though I tried, it all fell apart. What it meant to me will eventually be a memory of a time when I tried so hard Hey, I hear you guys do something like this when you're celebrating a good time like this, so here we go. Yeah, here we go for the 100th time. Hand grenade pins in every line. Throw 'em up and let something shine. Going out of my fucking mind. Filthy mouth, no excuse. Find a new place to hang this loose. Drink me up from atop these roofs. Not a tight so I won't get loose. Truth is you can stop and stare. Blow myself out, no one cares. Dug a trench out, lay down there with a shovel up battery somewhere. Yeah, someone pour it in. Make it into dance floor again. Say your prayers and stop it out when they bring that chorus in. I bleed it out, digging deeper just to throw it away. I bleed it out, digging deeper just to throw it away. I bleed it out, digging deeper just to throw it away. Just to throw it away. Just to throw it away. I bleed it out. Go stop the show. Choppy words in a sloppy flow. Shotgun up a lock and load. Cock it back and watch it glow. Mama help me, I've been cursed. Death is rolling in every verse. Candy paint on his brand new hearse. Can't contain him, he knows he works. Fuck just hurts.
I love Japan. The greatest place on earth.
Breaking all you've ever wanted was someone to truly look up to you, and 6 feet underwater I do. you.
Thank you guys very much. You've been great tonight. Little bit of disregard, handful of complaints, and I can't help the fact that everyone can see these scars. What I want you to want, what I want you to feel. It's like no matter what I do, I can't convince you to just believe this is real. So let go, watching you turn your back like you always do. Face away and pretend that I'm not. I'll be here 'cause you're all that I got.
I can't feel the way I did before. So turn your back on me. I won't be in no time until this damage anymore. So turn your back on me. I won't be in no.
I am a little bit insecure, a little unconfident, 'cause you don't understand. I do what I can, and sometimes I don't make sense. But you never wanna say, and I've never had a doubt. It's like no matter what I do, I can't convince you for once just to hear me out. So let go, watching you turn your back like you always do. Face away and